A very good morning to you. Welcome to another One Mind meditation. It is Sunday morning, and Sunday mornings are always reserved for a more quiet meditation, making a practice of simply sitting in silence together. I hope your week's been really good. I hope you have some time to rest. And tomorrow you can come and jump into the week with us again. Maggie, good morning. Happy Sunday. Good to see you. This morning's teacher that leads us into meditation is Sadhguru. I'll share with you a couple of his thoughts on silence. Sadhguru says, in the inner life, there is only one kind of revolution, and it is a silent one. Hey, somebody, good morning. Annie, a very good morning. Thanks for joining us. I hope you have time to sit down for a meditation with us. In the inner life, says Sadhguru, there is only one kind of revolution, and it is a silent one. It is about moving from unwillingness to willingness. I love that balance that he creates. The revolution is a silent one, it's an inner revolution, and it is about moving from unwillingness to willingness. I can see the truth in this. I love how Sadhguru speaks about silence, and the preciseness of this following description gives me goosebumps. He says, deliberately choosing silence means to move from compulsiveness to consciousness. The deliberate choice to place yourself down and say, I'm doing this meditation, I'm closing my eyes and I'm sitting in silence, is a movement from compulsiveness to consciousness. I think it's a brilliant description. So much of our lives is controlled by our own compulsions. Hey Anthony, good morning to you, hope you're well. Another way to put this is, so much of our lives is controlled by our old patterns. Do you really know that when you are taking any action by free will, or whether it's just an old pattern, an old compulsion controlling you? How do we know the difference? Do we think we are always making a decision consciously? And do we realize how often our actions come from unconscious patterns, unconscious compulsions? Every choice to spend time in silence is by its very nature the overcoming of compulsion. Spending time in silence and just observing will highlight just how old patterns fire up and come alive. The more time you spend as the observer, the more choice you have over whether you want to go along with the old pattern or choose a new response. Sadhguru says, if you touch the still core within yourself, these words are so beautiful. If you touch the still core within yourself, you will touch the original nature of your existence. If you touch the still core within yourself, you will touch the original nature of your existence. The original nature, your original nature, is devoid of compulsions and patterns. The original nature of your existence is that part of you untouched by the fears that created these compulsions and patterns. Create a regular habit of seeking out silence and get in touch with a still core within yourself. This lays the foundation for overcoming everything. So if you're ready, we have a silent meditation. And you can close your eyes and we can float away together, starting with the first few big breaths. Let's take a deep breath in and out. Take a deep breath in let it go. Deep breath in. And out. One more big breath in. And let it all just flow away. You can continue the same breathing pattern on your own time. Every slow inhale through your nose gets drawn all the way deep down into your belly. And as you fill up your belly with air, also raise yourself up. As you breathe in, stretch out your spine, lift the top of your head toward the ceiling. And once you've reached your full height, let all of it go. With every exhale, soften. As you breathe out, soften your spine, slump down your shoulders, and drop your head. Your only job right now is this: soften. Let every exhale lead you to a deeper softness than the one before. Your job is not to control your mind, but to learn that you can step away from the thinking and witness it. That you can soften into a deeper and deeper place, where the thoughts might still be doing their things on the surface, but you have slipped below the surface, where silence already lives, the inner stillness of your core. And that you can let your mind run with thoughts like wild horses, and just not get in the saddle. I'll check in with you at the end of this phase. with the last few breaths of this phase, you can help your body stretch, adjust, and settle down in as much comfort as possible. We'll take the last few big breaths of this phase together, helping our bodies stretch, adjust, and settle down. Take a deep breath in. As you release, drop your head forward, roll out your neck muscles. And just one more. A deep breath in. And take a moment to roll out your shoulders forward and backwards. Having softened our bodies into a state of presence, as much as we can possibly do for the moment, we'll turn our attention inwards and dive deep inside for the next part of our journey. With every next inhale, we'll hold our breath for a few short moments, followed by a long, slow exhale. Let's take a deep breath in. And hold. As you release, make it the longest, slowest exhale that you possibly can. Take a deep breath in. And hold. As you release, feel into your body and feel the muscles of your body soften. Take a deep breath in. And hold. As you release, follow the downwards flow through your body. Feel your shoulders slowly falling. Feel your body slowly softening. Feel how you are slowly slipping deeper into you. One more big breath in. And hold. And as you release, feel yourself melting. Feel your whole body dissolving. Feel how you are slipping into a deeper level of surrender with every slow exhale. You can continue the same breathing pattern on your own time. Every slow inhale through your nose gets drawn all the way deep down into your belly, and you are invited to follow. As you breathe in, feel the air flow in through your nostrils. Feel the air touch the back of your throat. Stay with your breath as it flows in through your lungs. And as you fill up the balloon inside your belly, feel yourself slip all the way in. Hold your breath. But hold it only for as long as it feels easy. Followed by a really long, really slow exhale. With your next big breath, you dive deep into you. Feel yourself slip into this vessel. Remind yourself that you are the observer of all this thinking that's happening. Touch the original nature of your existence, as Sadhguru says. And from that place, you will realize and recognize that when you look at all of this thinking, all of the thoughts and feelings happening, that it's just the product of being the owner of a brain and a body. And if you're able to look at all of this with no judgment, no criticism, then you definitely are touching the original nature of your existence. Enjoy your journey. I'll check in with you at the end of this phase. We'll take the last few big breaths of this phase together. Slipping out of the breath holding space and into the next. Let's take a deep breath in. And hold. As you release. Make it the longest, slowest exhale that you possibly can. Take a deep breath in and hold. As you release. Invite softness into every fiber of your being. One more big breath in. And hold. And as you release, feel yourself slip all the way through. There is no more attention on your breathing. You can sit all the way back or lie all the way back down and feel yourself just floating. I'll read for you again from Sadhguru. He says, in the inner life there is only one kind of revolution, and it is a silent one. It is about moving from unwillingness to willingness. Sadhguru says, deliberately choosing silence means to move from compulsiveness to consciousness. And that if you touch the still core within yourself, you will touch the original nature of your existence. There are a few more minutes left of floating in that still core within yourself. Being in touch with the original nature of your existence. I'll check in with you at the end of this phase. have the last 5 breaths of gratitude to do together. With every exhale, I'll say my thank you, and I invite you to say yours. Let's take a deep breath in. Thank you for this space of silence. Take a deep breath in. Thank you for continuously trying to recognize where compulsion is what controls my actions. Take a deep breath in. Thank you for learning how to listen to this voice of compulsion that can speak so effectively and convincingly, being convinced that it knows that this is the right thing to do. Take a deep breath in. Thank you for recognizing this voice of compulsion and realizing that it is not a thought process. It's not thought through. It is an old program, convinced that this old program is the right way to act. But it's on autopilot nonetheless. Thank you for learning to listen. One more big breath in. Thank you, beautiful people. I love when Sadhguru speaks of moving from compulsion to consciousness. To me, it creates such a clear picture of what drives us when we don't stop and become conscious. And by its very nature, the sitting down to meditate, as much as it might be difficult to get off the wild horses of our own wild thoughts, our own compulsive thoughts, every sit down for a meditation is an attempt to step away from compulsiveness and see it, and be conscious and go, I don't want to continuously fall into the same reaction all the time. I want to make sure that the decision I make is thought through and is in fact a conscious decision. Thank you, somebody. And thank you, Anthony. I forgot to say this. Happy Mother's Day. Good morning, Leshna. Happy Sunday and Mother's Day to you too. To all the mommies out there, happy Mother's Day. Lots and lots of love to you all. Have a great Sunday. Have a bit of rest. And let's jump into the week again tomorrow. Ciao, ciao.